Have you ever walked past a leaf only to realize it's watching you back? In the vast tapestry of nature, the art of disguise is performed with such finesse by a variety of creatures, but few can match the deceptive prowess of the giant leaf insect. Nestled among the lush greenery, these masters of mimicry use their leaf-like appearance not just as a costume, but as a crucial survival strategy. Imagine a world where your ability to blend in determines your very survival. That's the reality for the giant leaf insect. Residing in dense forests, they transform themselves into near-perfect replicas of leaves, complete with intricate veins and stems, and even mimicking the subtle sway of foliage in the breeze. This camouflage shields them from the prying eyes of predators and provides a stealthy cover for ambushing unsuspecting prey. By turning their bodies into living, breathing facsimiles of leaves, these insects elevate the art of camouflage to stunning heights. This leafy illusionist, the giant leaf insect, takes camouflage to an extraordinary level. While they might look like a simple leaf, giant leaf insects are complex creatures. Delve into the world of these fascinating beings, and one discovers a masterclass in nature's art of camouflage. The giant leaf insect, scientifically known as Phyllium giganteum, is a striking example of mimicry in the insect kingdom. These insects boast an impressive size, often measuring up to 4 inches in length, making them one of the largest among leaf-mimicking insects. Their bodies are flat and broad, with edges that remarkably resemble the jagged contours of a leaf. The color palette of these creatures is predominantly green, although some may display browns and yellows, mimicking the changing colors of leaves through seasons. The structure of a giant leaf insect is a marvel in itself. Their legs, elongated and slender, have tiny spines that not only aid in mobility, but also enhance their leaf-like appearance. The females are generally larger and more leaf-like, which helps in better camouflage from predators, while the males are smaller and can fly. Taxonomically, giant leaf insects belong to the family Phylliidae, under the order Phasmatodea, which includes stick and leaf insects. Their existence is a beautiful testament to evolutionary ingenuity, living primarily in the lush tropical forests of Southeast Asia. These insects are not just leaves that crawl, but a marvel of evolutionary adaptation. Imagine a world where your safety depends on your ability to not stand out. For the giant leaf insect, this is a daily reality, nestled in the heart of the world's tropical forests. These remarkable creatures thrive in environments that demand invisibility for survival. Giant leaf insects are primarily found in the lush, verdant expanses of Southeast Asia, including countries like Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia. They make their homes where the foliage is dense and the climate is perpetually damp, ideal conditions for their leaf-like disguises. Their camouflage is so effective because they choose specific types of plants that closely match their own physical appearance. They are often found clinging to leaves of plants that share their vivid greens and intricate vein patterns, making them nearly indistinguishable from their surroundings. This mimicry is not just about blending in visually. It's a crucial survival strategy to evade predators. In the dense, lush greenery of the tropics, these insects find their sanctuary. If you're a predator, good luck spotting a giant leaf insect in the wild. These remarkable creatures are not just passive elements in their environment. They are active participants in a daily game of hide and seek, thanks to their incredible mimicry skills. Giant leaf insects belonging to the family Phylliidae have developed an array of behaviors that enhance their survival in a world full of threats. One of the most fascinating aspects of these insects is their diet. They feed primarily on leaves, which complements their disguise perfectly. By consuming the very thing they mimic, they minimize the need to move around, reducing the chances of being noticed by predators. But when they do move, it's a performance worth watching. The giant leaf insect performs a delicate dance, swaying gently back and forth as if caught in a light breeze. This movement is not just for show. It's a calculated act to mimic the natural motion of leaves. This behavior is so convincing that even the most astute predators might glance over them, mistaking them for part of the foliage. Interactions with other species are generally minimal, as their camouflage provides effective protection against most threats. However, during mating season, their behavior shifts slightly as they seek out partners. Yet even this is done with caution, maintaining their disguise as they navigate their environment. Every move they make is a testament to nature's ingenuity. From egg to insect, the life cycle of a giant leaf insect is as fascinating as its appearance. It all begins when the female leaf insect lays her eggs, mimicking the appearance of seeds scattered on the forest floor. This clever disguise protects the eggs from predators, as they blend seamlessly with the detritus and fallen leaves. Each egg is a tiny marvel, encapsulated in a hard, seed-like shell that can take several months to hatch, depending on temperature and humidity. As spring arrives and conditions become favorable, a nymph emerges from the egg. This nymph, already a master of camouflage, resembles a small, delicate leaf. Its body is flat and green, with edges that mimic the serrations or tears of a leaf. During this vulnerable stage, the nymph's ability to blend into its surroundings is crucial for its survival. It feeds on leaves, growing slowly and shedding its skin multiple times as it develops. With each molt, the nymph gradually transforms, becoming larger and refining its leaf-like appearance. This process of molting can occur 5 to 6 times over several months. The final molt heralds the arrival of adulthood. As an adult, the giant leaf insect reaches its full size, and the females become ready to lay their own eggs, continuing the cycle of life. Adults have a more pronounced leaf-like appearance, with larger bodies and wings that resemble a leaf even when slightly unfurled. They continue to live among the foliage, feeding and breeding, masters of disguise in their leafy world. In every stage of their life, these insects are a perfect blend of beauty and survival strategy. While these insects are masters of hiding, they cannot conceal themselves from all threats. The giant leaf insects, remarkable for their near-perfect camouflage, face significant challenges in the wild. One of the primary dangers to these delicate creatures is habitat destruction. As forests are cleared for agriculture or urban development, the natural homes of these insects vanish, leaving them exposed and vulnerable. Climate change compounds their plight, altering the ecosystems they depend on. Rising temperatures and changing rainfall patterns can disrupt the delicate balance of the tropical and subtropical forests they inhabit. These changes can affect the availability of the foliage they rely on for survival, not just for food, but also for protection. Conservation efforts are crucial in safeguarding the future of giant leaf insects. Establishing protected areas where their natural habitats are preserved is a fundamental step. Moreover, educating the public about the importance of biodiversity and the specific roles these insects play in their ecosystems helps garner support for conservation initiatives. Captive breeding programs also play a pivotal role. By maintaining genetically diverse populations in captivity, conservationists can help ensure the survival of species that might otherwise face extinction. These programs often collaborate with educational institutions to raise awareness and foster a connection between people and these incredible insects. To protect giant leaf insects is to preserve a masterpiece of nature. Their survival is not just about saving a single species, but about maintaining the health and complexity of entire ecosystems. Today, we've journeyed through the life and secrets of one of nature's most incredible mimics. From the dense green canopies of Southeast Asia to the lush forests of Australia, the giant leaf insect has mastered the art of disguise, blurring the line between flora and fauna with astonishing precision. These remarkable insects belong to a family known for their ability to mimic plants so well that even keen-eyed predators often glance right past them. With bodies that mimic the shape, texture, and even color of leaves, giant leaf insects remain virtually undetectable in their natural habitats. Speaking of habitats, these creatures thrive in warm, humid environments where foliage is abundant. This abundance is crucial not only for their survival, but also for their unique method of camouflage. It's a delicate balance, as each element of their habitat plays a role in their complex life cycle, from egg to nymph to mature insect. Behaviorally, giant leaf insects are mostly sedentary, preferring to feed and move minimally to avoid detection. Their movements are slow, often swaying like a leaf in the breeze, a behavior that is as poetic as it is practical. On the conservation front, while not currently at critical risk, the giant leaf insect faces challenges from habitat destruction and the illegal pet trade. Protecting their environments is not just about preserving these insects, but maintaining the biodiversity that benefits us all. The giant leaf insect teaches us that sometimes being invisible is the most visible sign of evolution's success.